Hi, PS42 community. This is my second read aloud. I hope it's better than the first. My third, fourth, and fifth graders. I've been checking into the Google classrooms, and you guys are doing a great job. I do want you to treat Google Classroom like a classroom. It is not a chat room. A lot of you are using one-word responses like okay, sending emojis. The classroom is not a place for that. If it continues, I will reach out to your families and we'll be calling home. You also have to be respectful. It is very, very important. Lastly, keep your password to yourself. We're not sure if this happened or not, but someone got into someone's account and posted something inappropriate. Now, Mr. Ng has a way of checking. It could have been the student posting it. They are claiming that someone hacked their account. We will let it go this time, but moving forward, we will investigate and we will follow up. So please be mindful. I look in and I check into each classroom every day. So with that being said, I'm going to start my read aloud. I am reading from this book called The Ink Drinker. It's one of my favorite small chapter books. So we're going to start right away. I don't want to waste time. The Ink Drinker. Chapter 1, The Hiding Place. My father owns a bookstore. He loves books. He devours them like an ogre. All day and long into the night he reads. It's an obsession. There's no cure, but our family doctor doesn't seem to worry. Every evening, I find a new pile of books at our home. Sorry, that is my puppy. Every evening, I find a new pile of books at our home. They're everywhere, even in the bathrooms, but it's useless to complain. With that, books are always welcome. He speaks to them as though they were people. He gives them first names and calls them my little babies. My little bookies. Every book is his special friend. As for me, I have no special friend, and books definitely don't qualify. I hate them. You see, I may look like my dad, but deep inside, we are very different people. Mom pretends not to notice this because she loves us both. Can you believe that she won't even come to my rescue when Dad forces me to read? Summer vacation has just started, and to keep busy, I'm helping in the bookstore. I'm not allowed to do much, though. Dad won't let me tidy up or even touch anything. He says paper doesn't last long in my hands. I guess I do like the sound of paper being torn. It's like music to my ears. So I watch out for the shoplifters. It's the only fun thing to do in the bookstore. But each time a book ends up in the pocket of a thief, I keep quiet. It pleases me to know that there's one less book. The problem is, there are hardly any shoplifters since my dad almost always spots a thief as soon as one enters the store. I end up spending most of my time observing the customers. I know all the regulars and all their little habits. Some sniff the books as though they were selecting a bouquet of roses. Some choose any old book because they love a surprise. And still others can't make up their mind. They pick up a book, put it back, take it again, and finally leave it. More often than not, those who walk away empty-handed look all embarrassed because they haven't bought anything. I have a hiding spot in the back of the store, a tiny window carved in a wall of books. No one can see me. I am a spy. I write down the tiniest details of my observations in a notebook. Who knows? It might be a starting point for my very own book, but I doubt it because grammar isn't my strong point. Today there was a new customer whom I'd never seen before. He must have just moved to the neighborhood. He was one weird-looking guy with a gray complexion and bristly eyebrows. His behavior was even weirder. I could hardly believe my eyes. It looked as if he was floating off the ground like a ghost. All right, I'm going to go on to chapter 2 tomorrow. So enjoy day 3 of remote learning. We're getting better and better at it. I miss all of you a lot, and I'm hoping that we can see each other soon. Be safe.